guys, welcome to my channel. 'Tis the season, and happy holidays to you and your family. Thank you for stopping by, and for those of you this is your first time here, welcome and please join the family. And if this is the type of content that you enjoy watching, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like and comment. So guys, last year I did a holiday fragrance video and I will post it below for you. This year I decided to do another holiday fragrance video. If that's what you're interested in, then stay tuned. I hope that your holidays are going as planned. Please spend as much time as you can with your loved ones and don't forget to say I love you. My scent of the day is Sugar Leather by Nuit Nomade. This fragrance is one of my favorites. It has leather, it has caramel, labdanum, as well as ambergris. It's soft and it's sweet without being cloying. It's an absolute delicious fragrance. It is sweet without being overly sweet. My favorite is the nice element of spice with the cinnamon, and if you let it sit on your skin a little longer as your body temperature warms up, then you get that leather smell. It is so beautiful. If you haven't had a chance to get your nose on it, I do recommend it. And I'll give you an idea of when is the best time to wear these fragrances. So the first one is By the Fireplace by Maison Margiela, and I have a small size and I'll tell you why. This is a great fragrance for the holiday season. It's linear and it's very realistic of a fireplace. I'm not a big fan, and I know that so many of you are, and that's why I have such a small bottle. I like to smell it out of the bottle and sniff it, but I don't like wearing it on my skin. For some reason, it is just too realistic and it makes me feel like I am sitting by a bonfire. But I know that so many of you like this fragrance, and that's why I wanted to add it to this lineup. It transports you to a memory of sitting by a fireside, sitting by a wood-burning fireplace, and that feeling is so cozy and nostalgic for me. It is a sweet vanilla fragrance with notes of smokiness. So if this is your kind of jam, then I do highly recommend it. And this next fragrance is an OG, and I know so many of you have this in your collection. La Nuit. This is a sweet, sexy gem. It is very sweet. I am talking about gourmand sweet, so you have to be prepared for that. It has a slight smoky incense to it, mixed with this beautiful fruity rose. I pick up the incense. I also smell the caramel and the praline. If you like syrupy perfumes, then you would definitely like this. It's very feminine, and it can be worn at any time that there's a cooler chill in the air. I think this is perfect for winter season. Alright, this is La Nuit. This next gourmand I also think is a favorite. The original is hard to find, but you can get it under its new name, which is Femme Gourmand. And what I'm talking about is Gourmand Cain by Guerlain. And this here is so magical to me. I love the sweetness of the roses and the chocolate in here. It has a rum note. That rum note is in the opening. It doesn't last too long. This is very unique in a good way. I have so many good memories tied to this fragrance. Although it's a gourmand, it's not edible. It has that Guerlain vanilla DNA. And to me, the projection and longevity is very mild, but the scent bubble that it gives you is so beautiful. Projects in the first couple of, I would say, hour or two, and then it just becomes a skin scent to me. This is an experience. I really do think that this fragrance is an experience. So if you can, get your nose on Gourmand Cain or under the new name, which is Femme Gourmand. This next fragrance is so different, and I put it on here because of that incensey vibe, and that is Blue Heart by Thameen. And this here is not your typical coconut The gorgeous powdery coconut fragrance with saffron in the top and a warm vanilla with a hint of musk in the base. I love the cypriot oil in here, and that's what gives me that holiday festive vibe. It's warm with traces of the coconut. However, it's very earthy. It has good sillage and projection. The longevity is good as well. You can wear this all year round, but I think that it shines really well in the cooler weather. Again, this is Blue Heart by Thameen. You guys know that I'm a sucker for a beautiful bottle, and I think this is the most gorgeous bottle that I've ever seen. It is #1 for best bottle, and this here is Imperial Peacock by Alexander.J, and this here has notes that are so pretty. It has rhubarb, almond, cinnamon, vanilla, as well as musk. And you can smell the rhubarb in the opening. It finishes with this slight powderiness in the dry down and a gorgeous vanilla. It does have remnants of Baccarat 540, but in my opinion, it's as if Baccarat 540 and Angel Share had a baby, and that's what you would get with this. It's so ridiculously addictive. I am always smelling my wrist when I'm wearing this. I just think it is so pretty. It's fluffy, it's spicy, and it's not overpowering whatsoever. Very well balanced, and it lasts so long on my skin. That vanilla, cinnamon, and musk combination is just gorgeous. Alright, again, that is Alexander.J's Imperial Peacock. This next fragrance, I was wearing this at a doctor's appointment. I don't normally wear these type of fragrances to a doctor's appointment, but they had an opening and I just grabbed it. And as I'm in the doctor's office, she just kept complimenting me on my fragrance. And then in the middle of the examination, she stops and she goes, "What are you wearing?" And I literally had to pull it up for her, and she actually wrote down the name, and she kept saying the name of the fragrance in the house over and over, and it was just so hilarious to me. But I can't deny it either. This is a gorgeous fragrance, and that is Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum. And this here is the best rose and patchouli and musk ever made. It has hints of blackberry with a cold and crispness to it. This fragrance, it garners compliments no matter when I wear it. I could spray it in the morning, and throughout the whole entire day, I continue to get compliments with this. This is one of those fragrances that I enjoy because I can smell it on me. My favorite is the hints of the blackberry. It is so beautiful. Gucci Guilty Absolute Parfum by Gucci. This next fragrance, you either love it or you hate it, but I think it is so perfect for the holiday season. It's so festive to me, and when I think of Christmas or Thanksgiving, this fragrance comes to mind because of that beautiful cardamom, and that is Lune Feline by Atelier d'Ors. This here is sweet without being a gourmand. It's a sophisticated smoky vanilla. Favorite is the cardamom. The cardamom in here is just so bright and is so festive for the holidays. If you enjoy that smoky vanilla, I think you would enjoy this. Again, this is Lune Feline by Atelier d'Ors. And let's not forget the flakes in the bottle that makes this bottle so pretty. Next is Remember Me by Javoy Paris, and this fragrance is perfect for Christmas morning brunch. It's a soft spice cardamom with vanilla and a beautiful tea scent. It just reminds me of a cup of tea with milk in it. This would go really well with Christmas brunch, or maybe even like a pastry and a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. This you can't go wrong with. Again, that is Remember Me by Javoy Paris. This next one is another favorite of mine. I like this fragrance because of the smoky and resiness to it, and that is Vanagloria by Laboratorio Olfattivo. And this here is a spicy, smoky vanilla. It's created by Dominique Ropion, and it is very reminiscent of Baby Cat, but with a better price tag. It's deep, it's rich, it's dry. This has a hint of pineapple, and that pineapple in here is so airy, and it just develops this very creamy vanilla. Just reminds me of a well-worn leather jacket. That jacket has your signature fragrance enveloped inside and throughout the jacket. It has beautiful projection and sillage. Longevity is about 6 to 8 hours. Once this develops on your skin, it is so beautiful. Again, that is Vanagloria by Laboratorio Olfattivo. Speaking of angel shares, you cannot have a holiday fragrance lineup without angel shares. And this here is by Kilian, and this is a perfect holiday scent. You can wear this for Thanksgiving, New Year's, and even Christmas. I think this would be great for Christmas dinner or even maybe lunch. And it just gives you cinnamon, cognac, vanilla, praline, sandalwood, as well as a candied almond. This here is another compliment magnet. You will get so many compliments when you're wearing this. And I think that projection and longevity and sillage is a 10. Again, that is Angel Share by Kilian. Next is another beautiful fragrance for the festive season. And that to me smells like a Tootsie Roll in a bottle. And that is Delce Diablo by Narcotica. This is notes of chocolate, rum, cognac, sandalwood, and beautiful vanilla. And again, it just smells just like a Tootsie Roll to me. It is so pretty, and I get great wear from this fragrance. It's one of those fragrances that start off loud and then it just settles down and you can just hear the murmur of the fragrance in the background. Delce Diablo by Narcotica. This next fragrance is an honorable mention, and I think it is gorgeous. Anybody can pull this off, but this fragrance smells so good on the man. And this here is Tony Iommi Monkey by Xerjoff. And I have a decant of this. It's created by Chris Maurice, and it is so pretty. It has in the top notes rum, passion fruit, bergamot, vanadium, as well as patchouli. And then in the base you get a nice rose, musk, caramel, tonka bean, vanilla, and ambergris. These sweet and earthy notes are just so characteristic of someone who really understands quality fragrance. So attractive when it's worn. To me, I think it's sexy and it's very addictive. This is a beautiful, rich fragrance. Again, that is Tony Iommi Monkey by Xerjoff. Honorable mention. Great for both men and women, but especially sexy on a man. Alright guys, that rounds up my fragrance list for this festive holiday season. Let me know in the comments what you'll be wearing for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. If you haven't subscribed, then do so now, and don't forget to hit the like button. Have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye-bye.